Microanatomy of the heart and cell types, understanding the invisible mechanics of life. The heart beats tirelessly, sustaining life with every contraction. But what makes this possible? To truly understand heart function, disease, and recovery, we must look beyond the surface, into the microscopic world of specialized cells that keep the heart alive. You step into the hospital for your first shift, adrenaline rushing as the reality of patient care sets in. A patient is rushed into the emergency department. His face is pale, his breathing is heavy. He clutches his chest, writhing in pain. You suspect a heart attack. The ECG machine prints out his heart rhythm. Doctors and nurses prepare medications. Time is running out. But while everyone is focused on stabilizing him, let's pause and look deeper. What's really happening inside his heart at the microscopic level? Right now, his heart muscle is experiencing oxygen deprivation. Some cells are fighting to survive, while others have already died. Chemical distress signals flood his bloodstream, and his heart desperately tries to compensate for the damage. If we could shrink down and look inside his heart through a microscope, we would see a complex network of specialized cells, each playing a crucial role in keeping the heartbeat going. The heart is not just a pump. It is a highly coordinated biological mechanism made up of different cell types, all working together to keep us alive. To truly understand heart disease, heart failure, and recovery, we need to explore the microanatomy of the heart and the key players that determine its fate. Let's start with cardiomyocytes, the heart's main workforce. These specialized muscle cells make up most of the heart tissue and are responsible for contractions. They come in two types: contractile cardiomyocytes, which generate the force needed to pump blood, and conducting cardiomyocytes, which transmit electrical signals to maintain the heart's rhythm. Every heartbeat is a carefully synchronized event where these cells work in perfect harmony. Unlike many other cells in the body, cardiomyocytes have a limited ability to regenerate. When they die, such as during a heart attack, the heart cannot easily replace them. This is why heart damage is often irreversible, leading to chronic conditions like heart failure. Next are fibroblasts, the heart's repair crew. When damage occurs, they step in to form scar tissue. This helps seal injured areas, but excessive fibrosis can have negative consequences. Imagine a rubber band. When it's flexible, it stretches and contracts easily. But if it hardens and stiffens, it loses its function. The same happens with the heart. Too much fibrosis makes it less elastic and weakens its ability to pump blood effectively. Then there are endothelial cells, which line the inner surface of blood vessels. These tiny but essential cells regulate oxygen and nutrient supply to the heart muscle. They control the expansion and contraction of blood vessels, responding to signals from the circulatory system. However, if they are damaged by smoking, high blood pressure, or cholesterol buildup, their function is disrupted. This greatly increases the risk of blocked arteries, which can lead to heart attacks and strokes. Smooth muscle cells also play a critical role in blood vessels. Found in the walls of arteries and veins, they help regulate blood pressure by contracting or relaxing. If they contract too much, blood pressure rises dangerously high. If they relax too much, it drops too low. Dysfunction in these cells is one of the primary causes of hypertension, the silent killer that gradually weakens the heart. Finally, we have macrophages, the immune cells of the heart. These tiny defenders help clear out dead cells and fight infections. After a heart attack, they rush to the damaged area to remove debris and initiate healing. However, if their response is too aggressive, inflammation can spiral out of control, leading to further damage instead of repair. Now, let's return to our patient in the emergency room. His cardiomyocytes are dying, his heart muscle is weakening, fibroblasts are forming scar tissue that may either help or hinder his recovery. Endothelial cells may be damaged and struggling to regulate blood flow, and macrophages are responding, but their reaction could either aid healing or cause harmful inflammation. This battle is happening at a microscopic level. It cannot be seen with the naked eye, yet it determines whether the patient will recover or face long-term consequences. When studying heart tissue under a microscope, a hidden world is revealed. The striations in cardiomyocytes show their precise organization, while intercalated discs demonstrate how cells communicate, ensuring a perfectly timed heartbeat. These microscopic details are key to understanding how the heart functions and what happens when it goes wrong. The microanatomy of the heart is a hidden universe filled with finely tuned mechanisms and cellular interactions. Understanding these processes gives us not only insight into diseases, but also the ability to develop new, more effective treatments. Every heartbeat is the result of millions of cells working together in harmony, and the more we explore their roles, the better we can protect the most vital organ of all, life itself.